You cannot focus. Your mind fractures into 1,000 pieces every 3 minutes. You check your phone, you refresh the feed. You open another tab, close it, open it again. You sit down to build something meaningful, and within seconds you are somewhere else entirely. This is not productivity. This is mental slavery. We were conditioned to believe multitasking is power, that being available is virtue, that your worth is measured by your response time to a notification designed by a stranger in Silicon Valley. So you gave them your attention, all of it. You surrendered the one resource you could never recover, the only weapon that separates the masters from the masses. Now you sit at your desk, surrounded by tools, drowning in information, and you cannot think for 10 consecutive minutes. Your mind is not yours, it is rented space, auctioned to the highest bidder. This is not efficiency, it is fragmentation. Subscribe now. The algorithm buries content like this. It feeds you distraction, not discipline. If you do not subscribe, you will not see this again. Miyamoto Musashi faced 60 duels to the death he never lost, not because his sword was sharper, but because when steel met steel, his mind was singular, absolute, unbroken. He lived by a principle most men never understand. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. This was not humility. This was annihilation of the self. The ego that whispers, the fear that distracts, the doubt that kills focus before the enemy ever arrives. Ask yourself, when you sit down to work, what percentage of your mind is on the task? And what percentage is performing for an invisible audience? The answer determines whether you are a creator or a commentator on your own life. Your prefrontal cortex, the command center of focus, operates on a fuel called glucose and oxygen, but it has a competitor. Your amygdala, the ancient structure designed to scan for threats, judge your social standing, protect your ego from imagined humiliation. Every time you think about yourself while working, your amygdala activates, it hijacks the fuel. Your focus collapses. This is what Musashi understood. The self is a distraction. The moment you think, am I doing this right? Will they respect this? What if I fail? You are no longer focused on the world. You are lost in the mirror. True concentration requires ego death. You do not ask if you are good enough. You disappear into the work. The task becomes the universe. There is no you to be anxious. Only the sword. Only the cut. You become the man who sits in silence at dawn. No phone in reach, no validation waiting, and writes for 3 hours without breaking. Not because someone is watching, because the work demands it, and you are no longer a servant to your own anxiety. You think lightly of yourself. The outcome does not define you. The opinions do not penetrate you. You are untouchable, not because you are arrogant, but because you have dissolved into the discipline. The hero does not arrive to save you. You are already here. Knowing this principle is easy. Dissolving the self every morning is the war. Tonight, your training begins with the ego fast. Set a timer for 60 minutes. No interruptions. No checking if you are doing it right. Work like you do not exist. Go to the comments. Write, I am not the work. This is your contract. Download the 21 principles. Link below. Subscribe.